Hello and welcome back to the KCC channel. I'm Rob and I hope you're having a wonderful day today. Today we're jumping into some Tales from Tech Support. Before we start, did you know that KCC now has a Shorts channel? Check out KCC Shorts listed at the top of the description down below for under 1 minute Ask Reddit questions and answers and short stories. Our first story today comes to us from Scorp123_CH. Escalation, the folder name is too long. Let's jump right in. For context and to understand what this is about, you have to understand the limitations of NTFS and Windows folder sharing. The maximum allowable file name length on NTFS is 255 characters. This limitation was only recently removed with Windows 10, but chances are that older Windows Server OS releases still have it. That includes folder names and network share names. So if you have a file name like c:/folder/filename.extension, that's fine. If you construct something like s:/myshare/ some super long complex path here / more complex folder structure here / totally very long unnecessarily long super duper file name here .extension, then you will run into the file name too long error. So there I was keeping an eye on the support ticket pool when this ticket comes in. Title: folder name is too long. Other information in the ticket: priority urgent, multiple users affected, yes, but it neither tells me which folder or who the users are that are affected. So I could maybe call them and ask them which folder was giving them troubles. Nope. Face desk. How in the world can you forget to add this super crucial piece of information? And the person who forwarded the ticket into my pool, and thus might maybe know more, already went home and isn't reachable anymore. Just great. Fantastic timing. So I take the ticket no matter what. I figure sooner or later the ticket will run into a timeout since it was marked as urgent, and someone who had anything to do with the creation of this ticket might call me then. Yes, good plan. Apart from trying my luck with crystal balls and tarot cards, this is about the only thing I can do at this point. I have like a few 10,000 users and probably several 100,000 folders and millions of files on our storage systems. There's no way I can ever find out which users and which folder the ticket is talking about if they don't tell me. Even if I created a script that scanned all the storage systems for files with long names, it would probably take ages to hit the right files in the right folder. It would be so much faster if they simply told me. But nope, let's just create a ticket that will auto-escalate, and let's not tell the support guy which folder or which user is affected. Forcing support people to search for needles in haystacks is so much fun. Pro tip? No, it's not. And indeed, various timeouts start going off. About 15 minutes after I took the ticket, the ticketing system sends me messages like, "Your action is required. If you do not act upon support request, ticket number, this ticket may be escalated." Fantastic. This is exactly what I want. Hopefully then someone will give me the stupid information I need. So the warnings repeat a few times when after about 1 hour, I see the ticket has indeed escalated. And now it is assigned to one of the escalation managers on the customer side. My hope was since this escalation manager person is from the same customer, he might know which folder and which users are affected, or at least might be a lot easier for them to find out. Yes, I am naive. Laugh out loud. This was the moment when I noticed that my new best friend, Mr. Escalation Manager, has changed the title of the ticket. New title: the folder name is too long! ! Etc. Priority: escalation. Multiple users affected? Yes. Cool. All these big capital letters and all those exclamation marks will totally help me resolve the issue. Pro tip: no, they will not. Facepalm. And then my phone rings. I can see on the display that Mr. Escalation Manager is calling me. "Hello, Mr. Poor Support Guy speaking. How may I help you?" "Dude, what's going on over there? I know you did see the support ticket, so why the hell is it taking so long?" "Well, the ticket is missing all relevant information. There is nothing I can do." Mr. Escalation Manager screams into the phone. "What? The error message is right there. Let me read it for you. The folder name is too long. You can read, right?" "Yes." Mr. Escalation Manager screams even louder. "The effing folder name is too long." Yes, and now if you could use your energy and tell me which folder exactly, that'd be great. Crickets. Ahem. It doesn't say which folder? Nope. Mr. Escalation Manager is very silent all of a sudden. Can you at least tell me which of your users are affected so I could maybe ask them which folder is giving them trouble? It doesn't say which users are affected? Nope. Well, I'll try to find out and call you back tomorrow. Oh, I see. Priority urgent indeed, huh? The next morning, I can see that the title of the ticket was edited again. Title, the folder name is too long. Priority, low. Whoa, what happened to all those capital letters and those oh so ever helpful exclamation marks that underlined the importance of the issue? Gone. It turned out that only one single user was affected, and solving this only took like 5 minutes, and I could have done this without all the drama if only they had bothered to give me crucial information right from the beginning. Some people. Face desk. I think given that I were in the same situation, I would probably just close the ticket and then send it back to them. You know, throw the ball back in their court, let them figure out what's going on. This one kind of reminded me of playing some video games with friends, and they'd randomly shout out, "There's a guy over there behind that tree!" And we're surrounded by trees, like literally everywhere, so I'm supposed to know what behind that tree means? Do me a quick favor, have a look down below the video. If that subscribe button's still red, it means you're not actually subscribed to the KCC channel. Please hit that subscribe button for more daily Reddit stories. Our next story today comes to us from Nego0013, the infamous text field rabbit hole. Let's jump right in. This is the tale of technical simplicity and corporate politics. Part 1 Intro. So it was my first week on the job. Nobody had any clue what I was supposed to do, neither did I. You see, there wasn't a support department before me, so I was alone in a dangerous world. Anyway, I get myself to the ops department, introduce myself to the manager, and ask her to show me around. She introduces me to a long-time ops employee that worked pretty much on all projects, around 150 of them. "Hi, how are you?" I say colloquially. He understands, "Hi, what are you doing?" and replies, "Well, I'd be happy to show you." I instantly sit down and get bombarded with the horrible UI and text fields of the operations interface. This field is already filled, we don't change that. The other field needs to be filled with a date. You get the point. After 1 hour, he says, "Done," and opens a large notebook on his desk and starts writing down the project name, fields, forms, starting codes, end hour. "Do you mind if I ask what you were writing down?" "Oh, no problem. It's all work related. I write down everything I do in a workday, all projects, all issues, any relevant information. I have 5 notebooks full from this month alone." Operators had no personal account or computer. They were using virtual boxes with the interface only. "Oh, okay. Will you be willing to show me an issue that you encounter frequently?" "Sure. As a matter of fact, I'm scheduled to work on that project right now." Opens up another interface and brings in the first file. You see, the first 3 fields must be always correct. For a beginner to fill them out wrong, he's fired on the spot. The next 4 fields must be filled out correctly, and you might get a reprimand for mistakes. Now, number 8. As he pauses, I ask, "What about field number 8? I don't believe field number 8 is of any importance actually, but it's grouped together with the high priority fields. It's sometimes auto-completed by the system with info that should go in other fields." Okay. Some supervisors ask for it to be left empty or with whatever info is auto-completed in them. Okay, so nobody, well, look, I have the manual for the project and field number 8 is actually number 9. Look at what it's supposed to contain. Some supervisors ask for field 8 and 9 to be the same. Okay, so there's a workup. No, that's not it. When we get return errors on the other fields, almost everyone stumbles into field 8, and we get reprimanded for being late and breaching SLAs. I know that the error is in another field. I never checked 8. The supervisors rely on me to do the error checks for this project. Wow, there's 120 stations on 30 rows in the hall. Nobody else does errors for this project? No, they do, but they never finish in time. They always get stuck on what to fill in field 8. Part 2, field 8. I pick up my laptop, get my newly minted credentials, hop on the provided virtual machine, which is a monster, containing all of the project's databases. The entirety of the afternoon is spent looking for and at the project structure. Next day, I begin anew. I look into the reports and the project manual fits perfectly with the automated report system. The main table does, however, contain an extra column filled with all types of data, but mostly empty fields. I send an email to the developer listed on the project and ask him about Field 8. He replies immediately, saying that Field 8 was implemented and working in the test environment. Okay, dead end. I need to look at the code. Several days later, I get access to the source codes. Every project has a number in the front, no idea what the number means. Searching returns 3 hits, no possibility to narrow down. I have to check 3 entire projects with the same keyword in order to find the elusive Field 8. Finally, I find it. It's in the code, but the try-catch on it is very lax, and part of it is commented out. So basically, if it finds the relevant info, it will autocomplete the field. It can take strings, it's a non-essential field, it's marked as important, it's linked to the gibberish column that I discovered earlier. I copy the class over and add a comment in it since I wasn't allowed to edit project files. Turn off visibility for the field, return value 1 to column, add this info for next version for review. I document everything, send it to the devs, project management, and ops, job done, go home. Part 3, Impact. Next day, my email has 7 replies. The devs won't budge. It's an important field. Project management, we won't allow the change. Operations, impact is due to lack of user training. Customer care, the client is very unhappy with the breached SLAs. This is the only project without major issues that is in the top 5 customer complaints. Please fix the issue. 3 against, 3 don't care, 1 pro. Most people will find other stuff to play with, or maybe grab a coffee. But not me, you see. I can feel when a problem is so annoying and so damaging that people will blame literally everyone else but the problem. Instead of grabbing a coffee, I just went back to operations in the soul-crushing hall where the little people were suffering because of field number 8. I went into the supervisor's office, planted myself in the middle of them, and asked for a complete impact report and all error breaches, all documented corrections ever done on this project. They looked at me and said, "Sure, would you like fries with that?" F, I muttered. You don't have any of those. Look at this place. Even if someone would ask us to do them, we would never have enough time for such reports. Fine, I'll do it myself. Let me know when you get the error corrections and I'll drive over from the main office. 1 month later, I get the impact report. Field 8 was turning a 30-minute task into a 24-hour ordeal for 3 shifts. Money-wise, the project was costing more in penalties due to breached SLAs than it earned. All supervisors and operators assigned to the project lost their performance bonuses. This caused them to ping-pong the project around, so each would lose 1 month of bonus out of 6 months. In short, people were simply taking turns getting effed in the by field number 8, and the company was losing money over it. A lot of money. Part 4, Money and Politics. I hit reply to all and attach my new discoveries to the email. First replies coming in. Dev team. Field 8 is working fine. Project management. Field 8 is essential to the project. Everyone else wants it removed. I get my coffee, wait for the lunch break, and go in the project management office. 8 desks, 1 person. Hi, I'm the new guy from support. Hello, can I help you? She replies. Yeah, I'm looking for whoever was in charge of Project X, number code. By the way, what do those number codes stand for? She shrugs while opening some files. It's a long-time client. This is one of the newer projects from them. It belongs to colleague X. She will know more. Is there a documentation that I might have? Why? Is there a problem? Is there now? I wouldn't know. I like the name of this project. Can you just send me the specs? Nothing special, just the main outlines. I have here some versions. I can't figure out which one is the final one. I'll just send them all over. Have fun. I will. I promise. Thanks, by the way. Nice meeting you. Now, the final piece of the puzzle. She had sent me a gold mine of info for that project. For the sake of sanity, I will explain quickly. Project X was requested 11 months prior, took 1 month from design to enter production, and went through 4 versions. First version was very similar to the one in actual production. Second version was expanded to include more types of files. Basically a double project. Third version was a scale down of second version, and the infamous field number 8 was added as mandatory. Drum roll, version 4 expanded the scope again, and only 20% of project files had info for field number 8. During testing, the customer requested the removal of field number 8 info from reports since 80% of it was not there in the first place. Field number 8 was paid for extra and more since it came in late at V3. Since customer asked for removal of field 8 info from reports and did not specify removal from code, it was left as is, live in production because it was paid for. 9 months in production, huge amounts of money down the drain, and finally, the mystery was revealed. Project management did not want to refund the customer due to technicalities, and devs would not change the project file because they never received the request. Finally, I got a meeting with the heads of each department, pointed out the issue and how to solve it, and field number 8 was removed. Total dev time, 5 minutes. Total test time, 0 minutes. Cost, around $500,000, whatever currency you can think of. I love the part of this where it's listed, it's a non-essential field, but it's also marked as important. We don't need it, but it's very important. I love how it was just left in because it was paid for. That's like going to the mechanic, having them put in a brand new motor, going home and finding that it still drips oil, and then having them say, well, you already paid for it, so we'll just leave it there. Check out both OPs, linked in the description down below. I thank you for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and we'll see you tomorrow.